From the beginning of time, human beings have been fascinated with a belief in a higher power, a belief that would inspire civilizations and supplement cultural identity. The gods and goddesses of ancient Greece were vital aspects of Greek culture. They are the subjects of numerous works and are depicted throughout Greek mythology. Here are some of their stories. The first story begins with Paris, a Trojan, who was asked to pick the most beautiful goddess. At first, Zeus was asked, but he refused, being that one goddess was his wife, one was his daughter, and one was the goddess of beauty. Paris's decision would ultimately spark a fight among them, and be just one of the many disagreements between the gods of ancient Greece.
You have asked me to choose who I think is the most beautiful goddess. I have a very hard decision to make, so why don't you all tell me why should I choose you, and what will you give me if you are
I'll
chosen?
give you power over many lands and many victories and riches.
I am Athena, the goddess of wisdom. I will give you the gift of wisdom.
I will give you Helen, the wife of King Menelaus of Sparta, the most beautiful woman in the world.
Aphrodite, I have decided that you are the most beautiful goddess. You'll be the one to receive the golden apple of discord.
This story has been depicted in many works of Greek mythology. After choosing Aphrodite, Paris went to claim Helen as he had been promised. He ended up kidnapping Helen, an action that would ultimately begin the Trojan War. Aphrodite was the goddess of love and beauty. She was the most beautiful goddess, and all of the gods were very jealous as to who would end up with her. Her beauty would end up causing many fights between the other gods. For the well-being of all of the gods, Zeus awarded the goddess to his son Hephaestus. Hephaestus, however, was not anywhere near attractive. In fact, his mother Hera threw him off of Mount Olympus when he was a baby because he was so ugly. Due to his lack of attractiveness, Aphrodite had numerous affairs with other gods. After an affair with Ares, the god of war, she gave birth to Eros, also known as Cupid, the god of love, whose arrows made anyone fall in love with the next person they saw. The last story is the one of Medusa. Medusa was a beautiful woman who lived in Athens, Greece. She boastfully flaunted her beauty in front of everyone around her.
I am the most beautiful woman in all of Greece. Why is this beautiful temple dedicated to Athena? It is a waste, for I am far more beautiful than she. Perhaps I will have a temple one day in honor of my beauty.
When everyone heard what Medusa had said, they quickly left the temple. They knew Athena would get angry if she was compared to someone else. Medusa stayed at the altar until the statue suddenly changed into the actual goddess.
You foolish girl, you think you are prettier than me?
Indeed, my beauty is an inspiration to all.
One day all beauty will fade away, but yours will fade away now.
As soon as Athena spoke these words, Medusa turned into a monster with snakes for hair. Athena then banished her to live with other monsters at the end of the earth for the rest of eternity. The gods and goddesses of ancient Greece, as depicted in mythology, were vital aspects of Greek culture. These gods and the relationships between them have inspired many stories in the past and many stories today.